Have you ever thought about buying a red car and then suddenly red cars were everywhere? Or heard a word for the first time and then heard it 3 more times that same week? It feels like a coincidence. It is not. Those things were always there. Your brain just started letting them through. And once you understand why, you can use it deliberately to change what you notice, what you find, and ultimately what becomes possible for you. Your brain receives approximately 11 million bits of information every single second. Your conscious mind can process around 40 of them. So your brain needs a filter, a gatekeeper that decides out of everything coming in what actually reaches your awareness. That filter is called the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. It sits at the base of the brainstem and operates entirely below conscious awareness. You never feel it working, but it is making decisions about your reality constantly. The RAS has one core instruction flag: whatever the brain has already decided matters. It does not filter based on what is objectively important, it filters based on what you have already given attention to. Think, worry, or talk about something repeatedly, and the RAS treats it as a priority signal. It then begins scanning your environment for anything that matches that signal and surfacing it into your conscious awareness. This is why the car appeared everywhere after you thought about buying one. The cars did not multiply. Your filter changed. Here is where it gets uncomfortable. The RAS does not distinguish between what you want to find and what you fear finding. If you spend most of your day thinking about everything going wrong, your RAS begins scanning specifically for evidence that things are going wrong. And it finds it. Because in any environment, if you look specifically for problems, problems are findable. This is not pessimism. This is a miscalibrated filter running on the wrong instruction. The world is not getting worse. Your brain is just showing you a curated version of it based on whatever you have been feeding your attention. This is also why anxiety tends to compound itself. Anxious thinking trains the RAS to prioritize threat detection, which means an anxious mind does not just feel more threatened, it literally notices more threats. The same room, the same day, the same people, but the filter is different, so the experience is different. Not because anything changed out there, because the instruction running the gatekeeper changed in here. But here is what most people never realize. You can reprogram this filter deliberately. The RAS responds to whatever you consistently direct your attention toward. So if you want to notice more opportunity, more evidence that things are working, more reasons for momentum, you have to give the RAS a different instruction. And the most reliable way to do that is through clear, specific, repeatedly stated goals. Not vague wishes, specific statements. The more specific and repeated the goal, the more precisely the RAS can calibrate to find evidence of it in your environment. This is why people who journal about what they are grateful for consistently report noticing more things to be grateful for. It is not magical thinking. It is filter recalibration. They have given the RAS a new priority signal. Find this, and it does. The same mechanism explains why people who read about a business idea suddenly start seeing opportunities for it everywhere. Or why someone newly in love seems to find evidence of that feeling in every song, every street, every conversation. The filter is running, it is just set to something new. The deeper implication here is unsettling and useful at the same time. You do not experience reality. You experience a filtered version of reality, one that has been curated without your input by a system running on instructions you mostly gave it by accident. Your beliefs, your fears, your habitual thoughts, these are all filter settings. And most people have never once deliberately chosen what those settings should be. What you notice shapes what you think is possible. What you think is possible shapes what you attempt. And what you attempt shapes what your life actually becomes. The filter running in the background of your brain is not fixed. It never was. You can give it a new instruction, starting today. What would change for you if your brain started scanning specifically for that? Let me know in the comments. If this helped, subscribe. I will see you in the next one.